Hello,
Hello, everyone.
welcome to episode 3. Are we on 3 now?
I think so, yeah.
I think we're on 3. 3, or it could be 4.
We've made it to 3 or 4.
We've made it to one of them.
One of them.
This is episode 3. There we go.
Good.
Hello, I'm Ash, and this is Tom.
Hello.
Welcome to Just Browsing, the podcast where we talk about shit.
All types of shit. All
Pretty
the much.
just all the good shit of everything. So yeah, how are you feeling, Butterworth?
Good, man.
Good.
Very good.
It's nice
Nice
to
and
see
sunny in Brighton today, so
good.
yeah.
It's nice to see the front of your face.
Yeah, you're not seeing me at the side now.
I've had too much time on one cheek, and it's good to see the other cheek.
Not enough time on both. It's always good to appreciate both.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Very hot. It's the temperatures started to soar up in the UK. Well, at least in the south coast of the UK. But
Bloody time.
yes, I'm not a sun person, so when the sun comes out, I hibernate.
Oh, I love it personally. I love walking on the beach and that sort of thing.
But for you, you're on that beach. You're going sun's out, guns out.
I've never said that in my life. And in terms of guns, I've not got many, to be perfectly honest. But I do love it when it's sunny, especially in our hometown.
In my perspective, it'll be gun. No, it'll
Sun's
be
out, buns out,
or sun's out, flab out. In my context,
I'd argue that's more fun.
Well, it's
don't read too much into
better.
that.
No. Anyway, that's gone a bit off. So talking about the web, the typical British thing of talking about the weather and then going on about flab.
That's not how the rest of the podcast's going to carry on. We assure you.
It could, it might not. Yeah. Who knows?
We'll try our best not to let it.
It's all about improv and talking about stuff.
So you're right. But we do have a certain topic in mind.
Do we? Yes.
Get introduced?
I'll let you introduce.
So today we're mostly going to talk about music in video games, and the reason for that is because me and Ash went to the PlayStation concert over in London 3 days ago, on Sunday just gone.
Yes, the 27th.
Wembley Arena.
That's it.
27th. It's a lovely, very thoughtful birthday present that Ash gave for me, but something for both of us to do. And it was bloody brilliant. Absolutely loved it.
I'd like to thank PlayStation for creating the concert at a reasonable time around your birthday.
Yeah, very convenient.
It was a no-brainer, really. So we went on Sunday, which was fun.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. Thank you for getting it again.
It's all right.
Appreciate it.
But it was quite an eventful day. We drove up to it, realized, oh, there's a lot of traffic. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, that was not fun.
You know, it wasn't the semi-finals or anything in Wembley happening that day.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way.
Yeah, so there was a bit of traffic. I was very nervous not nervous, but very anxious on trying to find a car parking spot, not knowing that there was a football match going on that day. We were planning to go and park at Wembley, but then the roads were closed, so had to go to another car park nearby. Thankfully, and almost literally got the last spot. And we just started heading over to Wembley.
After that was all over, we had to walk through the many crowds of football fans.
We had to trying to blend in or blend out a bit.
Oh, we
Just
definitely
kind
did not blend in.
of no,
Us two would not blend in around rowdy football lot.
not when I was
Definitely
playing,
not.
wearing a PlayStation top, and then you were wearing a
I had my God of War PlayStation
you had your
logos on.
you had your God of War PlayStation top on before you bought your lovely new top,
Hmm.
which you want to show your
Yep,
chest.
I think that's good.
There you go, show your
Segue
chest.
into this.
There you go. There's that torso.
The Homie There's my torso. The Homie Jinsakai,
There you
Ghost of
go.
Tsushima.
I can't pronounce his name. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah. Incredible game. So,
Good.
so good. But we'll get to that
Yes.
in a bit.
Yes, I still need to finish. Ghost of
You do.
Tsushima.
Well, you didn't know you could block in it originally
I didn't know I could
until
block
I
it.
told you.
I mean, I was kind of wondering why I kept dying.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking blocking. I was kind of just running away a bit and then kind of going back and
Always play your tutorials. It's general rule
well,
of life.
I was playing the tutorial, but I just kind of forgot about the block button.
Were you, or did your brain just sort of switch off during the blocking and parrying
Well,
tutorial?
it was kind of a bit of both. I don't fully remember a tutorial about blocking, so it didn't quite occur to me.
I mean, it was during COVID, so we'll let you off.
Sure, we blame COVID.
That's what
We
most of the
blame the
population did.
jabs. Yeah,
But yeah, so anyway, the PlayStation gig. Yeah, it was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
it was
They had,
good.
yeah, they had songs from pretty much every major PlayStation game from the last like 10 odd years. Yeah, everything from God of War, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, a little bit of Uncharted, Horizon as
Well,
well.
there's literally one song of Uncharted, two songs
Yeah,
of Uncharted.
yeah, only two, which I was really surprised at
They played
because
their main theme, great, but I thought they would have played uh the bike chase scene from Uncharted 4,
yeah, you'd
because
think 'cause that's one of the more recent
that's one of the more
scenes.
recent, big epic one sequence things, but no, their main games were God of War, which I don't blame them.
Yeah, man.
Ghost of Tsushima, there's a lot of songs from that.
Yeah,
Um, and a couple of others which had a lot more tracks. Oh, Last of Us had a couple of tracks.
yeah. The Last
I
of Us
get,
is really good.
don't blame them. Yeah,
Yeah, especially because they had a lot of like the backgrounds of showing different scenes and stuff from each of the games when they played the songs. And the bit that I liked the most was when they had the giraffes from the first game crop up
yeah. No,
while performing a few of the songs. That was lovely. Such a
that was a
wholesome
nice
part.
addition to the experience.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was a point as well where they did, that dance scene with Ellie and Dina, and the
Oh
backgrounds at one
yes,
point were showing the lights that were on that dance floor, on the
oh
ceiling
yes,
with all
that
the
one.
lights and stuff. Yeah, that was really cool. And then sort of near the end of the Last of Us section, they had a bit where like the camera was panning through some of the levels,
Yes, no,
like
it's a
different parts of
nice,
the game, with the camera just sort of panning through it while the orchestra and that were performing the songs.
some nice
And it was cool
landscape
because it just
shots.
reminded me of different parts of the game when I've played it before, well, twice where I played through it fully, and yeah, it's just breathtaking. Really, really
Absolutely.
good. I think my two highlights were obviously Ghost of Tsushima. Um, when they played all the songs of that and they were playing like different cutscenes from the game, like when they were showing the main villain when he burned that one samurai, and then they brought down those shutters and they made them look like samurai flags. And when that scene was happening, they didn't affect it, like the flags were burning one by one. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, they try to make a different experience, a unique experience, where they brought down these screens, which kind of projected another, you know, other elements, um, to try and get like a 3D effect type of thing, which in my case sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. Most cases for me didn't work, but there were some times where it did work, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. Um, but it could be where we're sitting. I'm not particularly sure.
Yeah,
Um,
essentially.
I mean, I uploaded a couple of videos from the concert that I filmed, so you can have a look and see for yourself. Which is just at docash59 at YouTube on YouTube, and take a look and comment about it.
I need to watch some of those back, to be fair, because you got all the videos there. I didn't get any.
I only got about 3
Yeah, you
because
got some of the main
someone's
ones.
ish. I didn't get any of the Horizon. I wish I could have, but well, it was near the end of the God of War I was filming that my fucking storage fell up.
Yeah, it's true. They're playing Blood Upon the Snow,
Yeah, I didn't get
which
that.
was really good. Like the singer they got for it did a really good job. It wasn't Bear McCreary who did the original song, but the singer that
Bear didn't
performed.
sing it.
No, he didn't.
No.
He did the original song, but he wasn't there that
Yeah.
day.
No.
Whoever they got to do it on the day did banging job. Smashed it, I think.
Yeah, the singer who was doing the lyrics was very good. It sounded very similar to the original singer, but
That's what you want.
it was great. In addition to that was that I managed to get some Sky VIP lounge, just because I'm with Sky, and they said, and they give away all these lounge tickets to concerts and whatnot. So if you're going to a concert at Wembley, you can, just said, oh, I want a ticket to the lounge. It's all free, but it was very good.
So good. It gave us time to relax beforehand, and in my case, just browse all the merch. Mind
Yes,
you, you got that hat as well, didn't you?
yes, I
So.
got a hat. You got a top and a hoodie and a couple other bits,
Yeah, the
and I got a
hoodie's hanging
hat.
up. I got a free badge with this ghost shirt, but it's over in the corner somewhere, and maybe I'll get it in a second.
Mm. But it was great. Yeah, we got in about an hour early before the main things, the main doors opened for the general tickets. So yeah, we went down to the merch to go grab a couple of bits before it got busy. Um, but it was good as well because it was just quiet, chilled. You could order food, drinks, you name it. And then during the interval, you can go back up to the lounge and literally skip all the queues and go grab a drink and literally straight away.
Yeah, it's a nice little relaxing like place to go to in between the interval as well. So you don't
Yeah,
have to brave the masses.
it was great.
Yeah, so good. We even got like early access to the merch as well before everyone else did, which is where I got the t-shirt from. Then I did queue up downstairs to grab the hoodie, but that queue wasn't that long. It was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was when the general tickets, the general doors opened for
Yeah,
everyone else.
true.
But it was a great night.
Yeah, so good. Again, my two standouts were Ghost of Tsushima and God of War. I just remembered as well, they played, like on the background screen, they played the early boss fight between Kratos and Thor while they did the
Yes, they
orchestra.
did.
Yeah,
Yes,
which is so good because that's probably my favorite fight in the two recent games. I know a lot of people talk about the Boulder fight at the beginning of the 2018 game, but I personally think the Thor fight at the start of Ragnarok is so much better.
yeah,
So much more
definitely much
epic.
better.
Everything that sort of leads up to it when him and Odin sort of get introduced and then that boss fight, it's just so
Yeah,
good. So I'm happy they're
I
showing that.
I much prefer the fight with Thor than fight with Boulder.
Yeah, so it's a lot more epic and grand in scale. Plus there's a bit
Yeah,
where like they throw the hammer and the axe and they sort of collide in the air. Ah, so good.
and then they create the frozen lightning as well.
Yeah, which you can actually go to a different part of the map that has the same frozen lightning, but that's a different part of the story that I won't spoil here. Uh, but yeah, it was just great, man. So good.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're performing in like those different parts of Europe as well. Like the hoodie that I've got, I think I'll find it in a second, but the back of it has like they're performing in Amsterdam, Paris, Birmingham. I think Leeds was on there.
It's
So it
just
was
Europe,
generally
isn't
like,
it?
yeah, it was like a tour of Europe,
Yeah.
which
I
is
can remember
nice.
if they were going to like Asia or US or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so. They might be doing something separate, but this tour was just purely Europe.
Probably. But yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, and it had a bit of Spider-Man at the end as well.
But yeah, if you stay to the end,
Hmm. Not everyone did.
no, everyone was kind of running off to go get the trains or trying to leave early before the
Yeah, but if you
ambush.
stay to the end, they played a little bit of Spider-Man 2's main theme, I think it was.
Yes.
And they were showing a bunch of scenes in that from the game. I did get a couple of photos actually of some of the stuff they shown from Spider-Man, but that was literally like right at the end. Well, I'm surprised they showed anything for Spider-Man because of like licensing and stuff. But then again, it's owned by Sony, so
I was about to say, yeah,
yeah,
Sony owns the game and the music by that.
yeah. They just
So
own the rights to Spider-Man as a whole. So
yes, they do, so they can do whatever they want.
yeah. But yeah, it was good. Part of me was kind of hoping that we would see like previews of like future games going forward. Like they would give us like a song from an upcoming like Naughty Dog game or something like that. But we didn't get anything.
Yeah, that would
But
have been a nice little secret touch. I'd be like, oh, here's a piece from the upcoming uh, GTA or something.
it
I,
wouldn't be GTA. That's a bit
no,
too.
you know what I
It's not
mean, though.
really fitting. Yeah, but it's not really fitting the theme of PlayStation. I thought there'd be something from like there's that intergalactic game that Naughty Dog are making, and
Yes,
maybe something from Ghost of Yotei because I know that's coming out this year. Um,
that
but
one. I've
yeah,
completely forgot about that game coming out. What is it, later this year
yeah,
or next?
yeah. I think it's been swept under the rug a lot just because people didn't really like the reveal trailers for it.
But that was just a
But that is still
teaser.
coming out. Yeah, I know it's still coming out. It's probably going to be good. Um, but we didn't get anything for that. Nothing for like Ghost of Yotei, like I said as well, which is just around the corner. I think that's like October that's coming out now. Um, but yeah, just stuff from games that we've seen before, which is completely fine. That's what I expected. But it would have been nice.
Yeah, because that's an open world space game, isn't it? Coming up.
I don't know if it's
Oh,
open world.
not open. Sorry, like semi-linear.
Hmm.
A bit like the Uncharted, where there's little aspects of kind of free roaming the area, but it's kind of linear
Yeah,
type of
I'll be
thing.
honest. I haven't even seen the trailer for that. I just know it's sort of on the horizon. Um,
Horizon, is it?
yeah, which brings us very nicely
What
into
onto
Horizon.
Horizon that they played as well.
Yeah, Horizon was the first thing they shown, which I was a little bit surprised at.
I was very surprised that they jumped straight in and went straight to Horizon, but they probably thought, oh, let's hook everyone in to a game that that is widely loved, to grasp you in, and then they go to Bloodborne, and then
That's right. Yeah, they
and
did
then
play a
went
little bit
to
of
Ghost of
Bloodborne.
Tsushima. Yeah, free tracks. Yeah, again, then Ghost of Tsushima, and then they played a bit of Helldivers.
That's it. Yeah,
So I'm
Helldivers.
just trying to look at the album art. Got the track list here.
Yeah, they only played a little bit of Helldivers, but the song that plays when you do drop into a map is pretty epic. So I'm happy that they played that.
Yeah, a cup of liberty. Uncharted. Yeah, they only played two songs. Well, it was a kind of mixed theme between Drake's Fortune, A Thief's End, and Nate's theme from Uncharted. So
Yeah,
there's kind
we
of like
like to
three
see.
themes in one,
Yeah, we'd like to see more of
apparently.
Uncharted, just because those games do hold a special place in my heart, and the music for them is awesome.
Yeah.
Out of all the franchises they've shown that night, Uncharted is technically the longest one in terms of gaming. So you'd think they'd like give it more of a priority, but they didn't, which is fine. But it would have been nice to see.
Still waiting for Uncharted 5.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, no, it's not their longest one. God of War's technically the longest one out of the games they've shown. But still, it would have been nice to see more
Oh,
of
yes.
Uncharted. You know. And as for Uncharted 5, I would like one as well, but I don't want them to continue Nathan Drake's story.
No, I
I
think
think they wrapped it up nicely in 4. I think if they went back and did something more, it would kind of ruin it.
Yeah.
I would like for them to carry on Sam's story.
Yeah,
I
either
like Sam.
go along with Sam, or if they go with Nate's daughter.
Yeah, like fast forward like 20 odd
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Oh no, I've discovered my father's secrets, or whatever.
Well, she kind of does at the end of the 4th game. She
Yeah,
comes
well, there
across
you
that
go.
cabinet, and then they slowly start to tell her everything.
There you
So
go.
there's an idea. Or failing that, they could follow Sully in his earlier years, which I would quite like. No, you're
No,
not a fan.
no.
Shoot that idea down, why don't you?
So, so yeah, Helldivers, Uncharted, and then they went on to Last of Us, which they did a big section
Yeah, I'm surprised they
about.
didn't talk more about the series that's out at the moment. Full disclosure, still not seen season 2 yet.
Thomas,
I know.
where are we? We're on the.
I know. It's like 3 episodes
We're
in,
3 episodes in,
I
4
know.
next week.
I know. Life's been hectic, man. I am gonna get on it, but I need to find some like time away from everything just to sort of binge all the episodes. Yeah. Hopefully, by
And
the time we record the next one, I'll catch up on it.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. So we're not cutting that off there, are we?
And on that note, we're going to end the episode. No,
Yeah.
and then after that, it was then a Journey.
Yeah, true.
I haven't really played much of Journey.
I've not played it ever.
I started playing it once, but then I got a bit bored. I don't think it's quite my type of game.
No, it's
It's
an old game though. I think it
it's
came out like 2012, something like that.
too much of a journey to me.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea.
And then I went on to God of War, another big section.
But I think God of War might have been their longest one, I think. Probably between that and The Last of Us was probably their longest ones.
Probably. I'm glad
Yeah.
that they played A Son's Path.
Yeah.
Atreus' theme,
Hmm.
more or less.
Yeah, well, they
Because
started
that's a
off
great
with.
track.
It's true. Yeah, they started off playing the main theme for the newer games, and then like the backgrounds were showing like Kratos just sort of going up to the camera slowly and surely, while they were doing like the main theme, which I thought was epic.
You can see that on my YouTube channel
You
at
can.
Darkash59.
The video shows it way better than I can ever explain.
Being there is better experience than watching my video.
Yeah. If they ever do like another concert like that, highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in PlayStation, even in the slightest. It's worth the experience.
So long as they put different games in.
Yeah. They need to change it up a bit next time, I think.
Then they went on to a bit of Astrobot.
Yeah, there was a bit of Astro Bot near the end.
Yep, and then if he did stay to the end, he then did hit Spider-Man. Oh no, they played 4 tracks from Spider-Man, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the
Spider-Man,
one.
or they probably just made one, but they merged them kind of 4 tracks together. Same with what they
Yeah.
did with Uncharted.
They definitely played the main theme to Spider-Man 2.
Well, according to their track list, it's Spider-Man Grated Together,
Yeah, that's the one.
New York's Only Spider-Man from Miles Morales. Is it? Yes, it is. And then The Golden Age.
I know they definitely played the main theme Spider-Man 2 because there's a mashup of it being orchestral, and they throw some beats in there because of Miles's part. So I definitely knew it was that one.
Fuck it, we're putting some beats in there.
Yeah, but there is. There's like it's a mix of orchestral, and then they put in like almost like bass parts
Yes,
to
I
it
know
because
what you
obviously
mean.
in Spider-Man 2 you play as both of them, not just the one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just great, man. So good. I think video game orchestras like that are always just so good because they help bring it to life a lot more.
So I was looking at the wrong playlist. Yeah, it's just Greater Together they played.
Right. I was going to say
Apparently,
it definitely wasn't for them.
no, I'm looking at the playlist on Spotify that PlayStation made,
Yeah.
which is okay. Yeah, Horizon was quite. Oh yeah, Horizon was a massive chunk. I'm glad that they played the bad news and the good news because those are some great tracks.
I still need to finish Horizon. That's a series I'm very far behind on. I know, I see you shaking your head there.
It's a
So I
brilliant
finished Horizon if
story.
you finish Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fair
Well,
deal.
that's a fair deal then.
Shout out to block again if you need me to.
Yes, I got to remember how to play the game. I haven't. Yeah, I need to
You
play
got to
that
finish
again.
it before Ghost of Yotei comes out in August. Not August, sorry,
That's
October.
fine. But it might take me a while to even get to Ghost of
Tsushima.
no Gote
Yotei, oh yeah.
Yote
I think
whatever
that's how you say it.
Yote Gote Yehote.
Someone online will be like, actually, no, you say it like this.
Anyway, you know what we're talking about. Um, but yeah, no, that was pretty much it. It was a great night. Yeah. So, what do you reckon is your favorite soundtrack from a game?
Oh, now that is a tough one. That is a real tough one. I could list quite a few that I've loved over the years. Um, one of them being, and I know this is probably like the third episode in the row I brought this game up, but GTA 4.
Soundtrack? Okay.
Reason I say that is because the main theme for that goes hard.
It goes hard.
Not like that. But it does, because like obviously Nico Bellic coming to Liberty City, he's obviously an Eastern European immigrant, gets involved with the Russian mob, and the main theme for that, it just sounds very, like, it just fits the theme of the story, because he gets involved with like the criminal underworld, that sort of thing. It just feels like you're in for an epic ride, and you are, because the story for that is just so epic. And like there's so many different twists and turns to it. There's danger involved. There's moments to hit hard, and the main theme for that just ties in with it. Um, and also the radio songs, very catchy. There's a lot of like rap tracks that they make for Liberty City, which
Yeah.
is cool because it just makes it feel more immersive. Um, so yeah, GTA 4 is one that I like. And
Does
go on, sorry.
does it beat Bonnie Tyler in Saints Row 3?
um, I'd say it rivals it in a lot of ways.
I think it's probably one of the top sequences. I guess in a game in Saints Row 3, the finale when you're going, choosing which path to take, all to the song of "Hero" by Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, but the ironic thing is you can choose not to be a hero in that moment and do the bad ending.
Yeah,
So
and you
really,
still
it makes sense, but not if you do the other ending.
and you still got the soundtrack playing.
Yeah, you're either a hero or you're an arsehole.
Yeah, but
And go on, sorry,
yeah, what were you about to say? And what do I think?
I wasn't, but what do you think?
Oh, as in what is my favorite?
Yeah, yeah. What's your
Yes,
favorite game soundtrack?
I think at this, I'm going based on the amount of tracks I've saved from an album, and from what I can see, it's God of War Ragnarok. Um, it's pretty much a gaming album that I've almost loved every single track. It's just so good. It's epic. There's high points, there's low points. Um, it's just a great album. Just to kind of listen to. When it first came out, the game and the soundtrack. I pretty much just chucked on the album on shuffle. I'm just listening to it constantly. I think it came up in my Spotify Wrapped as being the top song.
Yeah,
Well, at
I
least one
agree.
of the tracks.
Amazing soundtrack, especially because each song really is fitting for that moment in the story when they
Yes.
do play. Uh, yeah, I agree. God of War's Ragnarok soundtrack's amazing. Everything about God of War Ragnarok is fantastic in my opinion, masterpiece of a game. But the music is definitely up there, especially the main theme.
Yeah, but Bear McCreary is yeah he's doing loads now.
Yeah, he really is. I think he did Walking Dead as well, the show. I've not seen it, but I know he did the music for it.
Yeah, because ever since you know all these, because he's done the Rings of Power,
Oh yeah, he did.
the Lord of the Rings kind of spin off. So he's got many albums of that. Foundation, We Have a Ghost, The Witcher
He did The
t-
Witcher.
TV series that is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or well, The Witcher Blood Origin, if that's still the same as the series, I don't know.
Don't know. I'm a bit behind on The Witcher.
Um, oh, he's done Call of Duty Vanguard as well.
Oh, it's one of the few COD games that I've
Huh,
skipped in my time
I didn't know that. Battlestar Galactica, I didn't know that. What's he doing that for?
because he can.
Huh. I haven't fully gone down the rest of his list. Oh, Godzilla as well. Oh, he's done loads.
Oh yeah, I think he did a few of the MonsterVerse films.
Yeah, King of the Monsters.
Yeah, King of the Monsters, banging soundtrack.
Well, that's all done by Bear. Oh, did come off. Interesting. Yeah,
When
that's
yeah,
great.
yeah, it is. When you were talking about your favorite game soundtracks, I thought you might have mentioned Fallout.
Uh, I love the main theme. I love all the music, but I was mainly talking about the actual music for the series, not the the kind of third party music where they license stuff.
Right, that's fair.
You know, a bit like a bit like GTA. There's a bunch, loads of music. It's all from the radio stations. That's all kind of like the third party musics and stuff
True.
like that.
Yeah, I get that.
As a soundtrack collectively for the original soundtrack, is probably God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's fair. If I had to pinpoint one original soundtrack that's probably my favorite, have to give it to Skyrim.
Of course, yes.
Freaking out the main theme for Skyrim. Every time I load Skyrim up, I have to listen to the main theme for at least a few seconds before I go into the game.
A few seconds. What are you on about?
Has to be done. At least the main sort of, initial part, and then I let my game up. It's gospel at this point. And also, just because it's recently been re-released, Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Oblivion has an
Ooh.
incredible soundtrack. The main theme is really good when you first load into it, but also whenever you come across an enemy, the combat music that plays is always epic. Like when I played it when I was younger, I always felt like I was in trouble. I was just like, "What's going on? What's going on? I don't like this."
Ah, fuck. There's that sound again.
Yeah. As a grizzled old man, now that I hear it, I just feel epic. Not scared anymore.
Good.
But yeah,
You've manned up.
yeah. Which brings you on very nicely to Oblivion Remastered, but I think we probably dedicate a whole episode to that later on because there's a lot to talk about.
Well, you got more to talk about it than I do. I only know limited knowledge
Yeah,
about
it's a
it.
great remaster, honestly. Like they maintained the original game so well whilst making it better, and more remakes need to be like that.
Yeah. I've definitely watched videos of this is what it was before. This is what it is now,
Yeah,
and it does look very lovely.
yeah. Even
Um,
character models, man, they just improved them so much.
but yeah,
But yeah, and you can still make a cursed-looking character if you want to.
I was just about to say they haven't improved that.
Yeah, we'll have to keep some of the corny stuff in. You know?
Some,
Yeah.
they kept loads in
Yeah, there is. There's a whole
all the
wiki
glitches.
page which talks about the glitches, and there's two sections. It's like bugs that still work, and there's bugs that have been introduced.
God,
There has to be some janky shit in there, you know. Can't
everyone's
be
got a hobby.
perfect.
Everyone's
Yeah,
got a hobby.
can't be perfect. Has to be a few
Yeah,
bugs in there.
there's always bugs somewhere.
But no, the game itself is great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Um, Still yet to beat the main campaign, but I'll get to it.
Well, that will take you a long while.
Yeah, well, this easier game I could sink hundreds of hours into if I want to, which I probably will.
Is it bigger? No, it's probably smaller than Skyrim, isn't it?
Map size, yeah,
Or
is
is it
definitely
similar?
smaller,
Okay.
but you could argue that the quests are actually better in Oblivion. The guild quests definitely are because there's like a ranking system. So every time you get to like a few of the quests you beat, it like increases your rank in that guild. So right at the end when you become the main boss, you feel like you've earned it. Whereas
Yes.
with Skyrim's, you turn up, you do a few quests that last about 10 hours, suddenly you're the boss. And it's like, okay. And most times it's because the boss before you is dead, so they're like, fuck it, you're in charge.
Of course. I'm loving all the memes. I'm seeing it all around on Instagram.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I seen that video the other day with the character creation, and there's an orc who's just like this.
Yeah, completely just flattened face and
Yeah,
everything. It's hilarious.
yeah, it's so funny. That's all one that made someone made Nigel Thornberry, and
And
it's
what?
really accurate. Like he's got the triangle nose and everything.
And what is it? Handsome Squidward, I think it is as well.
Yeah, there's handsome Squidward.
Yeah, you got to, you got to.
Yeah, you can make anything in that game, man. Honestly, the character creation is so good. But it's
Mm.
funny because right in the intro of the game, it starts off with you being broken out of prison by the Emperor and his bodyguards. And the Emperor comes up to you and goes, I want to see your face. And he goes, You're the one from my dreams. And you're like, I fucking hope not, mate, because you're having some messed up nightmares. Those are dreams you're having. I'm surprised you can sleep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
Oh,
yeah, great game.
it's good.
Fantastic.
I'm just really hoping that they do Fallout 3.
Yeah, well, there's rumors of it.
That's what I'm fucking. Oh, got my
Careful.
mic. So I'm balancing the mic
You're
on a
so
headphone
excited for it,
case.
you destroyed the mic.
I'm balancing the mic on a headphone case, and because it's cylindrical, it slipped. However you say it, I don't know.
My
Oh,
phone in the background then.
make sure you set your alarm.
Yeah, I have. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there is rumors of them remaking Fallout 3.
Yes,
And to be honest, I think they will just because of how well Oblivion did. And Fallout 3 they could easily remake it.
they
Just keep
got to.
everything that was good about it and then just remaster it, fix the combat, fix the aiming for one. That should be priority number one. Have it
Aiming
so you
down
can
the
actually
iron
aim down
sight.
the gun so you're not
Yeah,
doing this half-assed aiming shit, whatever the hell that was. um and yeah, and just remake the game, keep everything good, improve the
they do.
combat, and yeah, I
They
think they're
do.
going to at some
You
point.
know, give us Fallout 3 remaster whilst we wait for Fallout 5.
Hmm.
You know, come
Yeah,
on, Todd. Come
if
on,
you're
Todd.
watching this, which you're probably not, but if you
No,
are,
I doubt it.
no,
Come on, Todd. Just give us Vault Dwellers what we want.
yeah, give us something other than a remake of Skyrim.
Yeah, we don't want. I think we've got enough of Skyrim.
Yeah, as much as I fucking love
Enough
Skyrim, we've
remakes.
had enough of it now. Like, even I can admit to that.
Just put it to sleep a bit.
Hmm. Yeah, just calm down, mate.
Just wait till PS6. There'll be another remake coming out.
Yeah, there will. No.
We've added more lights.
Then they'll remake Oblivion again, and then we might get Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. That's another kettle of fish for another time.
Yeah. No. They got it.
Yeah. Although to be fair, GTA 6 taken this long, so Elder Scrolls 6 is probably going to take as long.
Mm.
But I mean, Skyrim must be like 14 years old at this point. So you can only hope
Yeah.
that Elder Scrolls 6 is coming soon, but who knows, man?
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Well, in the meantime, I've been busy playing Atomfall,
Oh yeah, you've gone into that, haven't
which
you?
is ish. Well, there's similarities to Fallout, but not direct. But it's a great game now. Um, when I first started playing it seemed okay. I was a bit confused with what was going on and how everything all worked, what the story was. But I made a few tweaks to the game, and it's like, oh, I see what's going on now, because you can change all the individual elements of the gameplay. So you can turn all the operation, all the way down to I can't remember what they called it, but basically, like as you would normally, see like a compass with an icon of where to go, or you can change it all the way up and then just have like no icon or compass at all. So you got to try and remember where you are, type of thing. But the story's great. It's an interesting way of trying to gather leads to try and figure out the story. Um,
Yeah, that part looks cool.
yeah, and there's 6 endings.
Really?
There's 6 endings to it, depending on who you go with.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, 'cause there's
So,
factions, isn't there? A bit like Fallout. You got to decide who to side with.
ish in a way.
Hmm.
Well, there's only there's a couple of factions, but then there's a couple of factions.
And it
But
takes place in bloody Yorkshire. That
yeah,
was a really shit Yorkshire accent, you know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
it's a bit shite. But yeah, it's all based up in up north, up to north.
North.
So all the most of voice actors are all northern, which is it's not funny, but it's relatable
Yeah. Well, not
as
for us, because we're like as far furthest down south as you could possibly get.
in regards to Tom Cocker and also all
And our other
all
friends
other gaming lot,
from closer up north than we are.
yes, who have much thicker northern accents, and it's like, oh, they would enjoy the game, but they even got the right terminology as well. Like there's a couple of words I hadn't realized were kind of northern, like up over the mere or something, which I think is
Don't even know
like
what
the
that means.
valley or something.
Oh
I
yeah.
could be wrong. I I can check with Cocker tomorrow.
So we'll ask him this weekend, and then we'll confirm it
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
next one
yeah.
if we remember.
What does this mean?
Be our translator from.
But overall, it's a good game. I would recommend it. I hope they kind of do a DLC. Well, they said they got a deluxe edition, which includes a DLC, but I don't think it's out yet. I don't know.
Might be in the pipeline. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's made by Rebellion, isn't it?
Rebellion, yeah.
Yeah, the people behind Sniper
Sniper
Elite.
Elite.
And this is really different for them. Like such a different
Yeah.
type of game that they've made. And I have heard very good things about it from yourself and from other reviewers and stuff. So it's definitely one I'm going to try out once my Oblivion obsession dies down.
It's a great first attempt. It's a they started off strong. There's a couple of things and bits and bobs that they could improve upon, which maybe they do it in Atomfall 2 or something. I don't know, or another IP. But it's a good move from Rebellion, bringing another target audience, gamers, like ourselves, and yeah, there's some nice little game mechanic additions, which I don't know why, but I find it quite soothing. That's the probably not the right word, but it's literally And all it is literally when you're trying to reload your gun, but you know you don't need to reload because you've already reloaded. It still the animation still checks the gun that you've
Yeah.
already reloaded,
Or they sort of just take the mag out, see there's bullets, and they're like, oh, fair enough, and just put it back in.
more or less. Yeah.
That's cool.
Or if he's holding a rifle, he cocks it back, sees and then back to wherever it is. So they it's the animation is like checking. Oh, I do have ammo.
Yeah. But what if he had that one bullet left, and he pulls it back, and it just flings out, and he's like, oh, bollocks.
Ah, fuck.
Tries to pick it up off the ground. No, wait. Right, I'm good.
Yeah, it's odd because it's all manual reloading as well. So when you run out of ammo, it doesn't automatically reload or anything. You got to actually press, square
Yeah.
and to reload it, which I occasionally forget about still. As I'm in combat, it's like, why isn't it shooting? Like, oh fuck, I need to reload.
That's right. It needs bullets.
Yeah, it needs bullets to
That's
shoot.
how it works.
That's how it does it.
Could just throw it at them. See how that works.
I think you actually can.
Can you?
Yeah, you can take melee weapons and actually just lob them at them.
Oh, okay. Not like guns though. If they run out of ammo.
I'm not sure. Maybe
Fuck it. I don't want it no more.
I'll have to check on that.
Yeah.
But when it comes down or get it secondhand from CEX or something, then
I think it's on Game Pass, so I should probably.
Yes, check it out. It's at no extra cost to you.
Indeed.
Check it out. Anyway, on that note, we're going to end this episode.
Yeah. It's been fun. I've enjoyed talking about this. Hope you all enjoyed as well. Enjoyed watching / listening.
Yes, absolutely. Cool.
And we shall see you in the next one.
Yes, we shall see you in the next one, which will be in another 2 weeks or so. Cool. Thanks for watching and listening, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
We've definitely got to work on our outros, I think.